my lovely Virgos. This is going to be an 18 plus sexual reading from messages from your person. I hope you guys are all doing well today. I'm trying to keep the intros a little bit shorter as of late, so with that being said, let's get started. And I did add a few more cards in the deck because I was just kind of tired of the same messages coming out, but I do feel like if the messages are coming out, they are meant to be coming out, so. But I'm trying to see if we can't spice things up just a tad for you guys. And then one more shuffle for y'all. Okay. So I have "You are the love of my life." "Make me come." "Netflix and chill." Just to keep in mind, Virgo, these energies could be your energy towards your person or your person's energy towards you. Take it how that resonates. And all my readings are timeless, so these could be energies from the past, present, or future. Financial loss. "I won't apologize." "I'm walking away." "Tell me how to fix this." "Overcoming addictions." "You are no good for me." I'm running out of space. "Best I ever had." "Threesome." "Tantric sex." You got some extra cards, so okay. Just hold me. I'll put them up here. "Let's cuddle under the stars." "I'm still in love with an ex." "Friend zone." And last but not least, "I was never faithful." Okay, so let's move the camera just a tad, Virgo, so you can see the cards a bit better. I do apologize. Okay, I think we're okay there. Okay, Virgo, you got some stuff going on with you and your person, right? For some of you, I am picking up two energies going on. So let's just start off here. I do feel like, Virgo, you might have been dealing with one person who was never faithful towards you, who may or may not still be in love with their ex. You might actually be the ex, Virgo, that they're still in love with, although they are walking away to go pursue someone else, it looks like, at this time. And I do feel like this "I'm walking away" is also your energy, because I think you're tired of all that happened within this connection. I'm just seeing that no matter how hard you tried, Virgo, there's just something that would not work out with this person. And it could just be that this person was in their player energy, where they were just never faithful towards you, and past lovers. And right now I do feel like they are in the energy where they want to know how they can come back, how they can fix the situation between you two. However, they're not willing to apologize, and I do feel like you are in that energy as well if you walked away from this person where you're just like, I'm not going to apologize for doing what's best for me because you weren't giving what you were supposed to give in this connection, right? So this person could have put you in the friend zone, Virgo, and that's just why things really never took off for you guys in the way that you might have wished for. Or they might have just tried to say, oh, we're just friends, I don't want to commit to anyone, and just show that they're a non-committal person. Although I do feel like they do have deep love for you. However, there's just something within themselves that they're not able to fully express the extent of the way that they love you, and just kind of give equal give and take in this connection. Which is why I do feel like they are now overcoming their addictions, whatever that may be, and pretty much facing their demons at this moment. This "you are no good for me" card, I feel like that's your energy, Virgo. I feel like you know that this person just isn't necessarily the person that is going to be of wish fulfillment, or at least they have not shown that they are in the past. I'm not really sure for most of you if this person is going to be able to come in and give you the attention and the love that you deserve, but I do think they are going to at least try to come back into your good graces. It looks like this person is suffering a financial loss at this point, whether it was that they chose another party, they got married to that person, are now getting divorced so they can come towards you, or they were just in a relationship with someone else where that person took advantage of them financially, but that would have been their karma for the way they've treated you, right, Virgo? I do feel like this person does believe that you are the love of their life. You know, that you're the best they ever had, that they want to have tantric sex with you, they want you to make them come or to make you come, however the case may be. They do want to Netflix and chill and just kind of ease back into a relationship with you of some sort. But I do feel like this threesome card, that might have been the issues, right? Adding other people in this connection. Obviously, it's different when you guys are sexual. For most people, it's different when you are both consenting and know what's going on. But I do feel like this threesome thing is just a whole nother can of worms for you guys, because for your person, I feel like they would be happy to have their cake and eat it too, be happy to be with a third party and include you, and be able to still entertain you sexually, Virgo, as unfortunate as it is. Or you can flip it the other way where they would want to be in a relationship with you but still entertain the karmic sexually, and the only way to really do that is to either cheat or bring up, oh, how about we have an open relationship, or we try exploring with threesomes and things like that. However, if you are someone who does like having threesomes, there's nothing wrong with that. I'm just saying that I feel like this person would kind of try to manipulate the situation just to get the best of both worlds from both you and other people. Okay, so let's keep going into this. And for those of you dealing with two people, let me just quick side note here. feel like this new person is the one who might still be in love with an ex, so they are trying to friend zone you at this time just because they don't want to hurt you, Virgo. They don't want to get into something that they're not exactly ready for. However, the more time they spend with you, I feel like they are realizing that you could possibly be the love of their life. And they just like the way that you cater to them. So although you may or may not have had sex with them, I do feel like this best I ever had card could just mean that you are kind of the best love option, love interest for them that they've ever had, because there is something quite special for those of you who are dealing with your past person and a new person, where the past person was, we'll say, quote unquote, toxic, and the new person is kind of like a breath of fresh air. Okay, Virgo, you got quite a few cards here, which the cards I wanted to come out came out, so that explains this whole ordeal. Childhood trauma. I'm obsessed with you. Twin flames. Let me taste you. Leo. So you could be dealing with a Leo, have Leo placements, be on the Leo Virgo cusp. Your person can have Leo placements, or Leo season was or will be of some significance in this connection. You are a dream. Stay the night. Mental health issues. I'm no good for you. Doggy style. Edging. I need you. Vibrating panties. Bareback. Oh, I'm running out of room again. Third party. Yep. Little Bird by Ed Sheeran. Try and get all these cards. Okay, sure. You got Closer Than Anyone. Hot and Steamy Sex. Public Sex. Stop Wasting My Time. November, so Sagittarius and Scorpio energy. For some reason I wanted to say Capricorn, but it's not Capricorn. And then financially dependent. Okay, Virgo. So unfortunately, either you, your person, might suffer from mental health issues. There are those of you dealing with a new person. That new person could also maybe suffer from mental health issues. You just have to take it how it resonates. But that might be another reason why, for those of you dealing either with a past or new person, that might be why they are holding back, why this connection just really has not been able to get off the ground in the way that it needed to. because this person was dealing with some inner demons, and that goes the same with the childhood trauma. I think it's just hard for either those of you dealing with two people, both parties, or one party to open up and just express themselves, because I do feel like in their childhood they were taught not to be vulnerable, not to speak up for themselves, and that just kind of takes a toll on someone. And when people learn like bad habits and bad traits and things like that, it just carries on to their adulthood life. So I feel like that is what's going on here. However, Virgo, with you being you got closer than anyone that this person has maybe ever dealt with in the past, ever dated, anything like that. And it does look like either this new person, if you have felt like a really strong, amazing magnetic pull towards them that's just unexplainable, or this past person, for those of you dealing with a past person, it could be that you guys are twin flames, and that is why things are so intense between the two of you, and why it always seems like there is some sort of roadblock in this connection. I feel like this "I'm not good for you" card is just your person kind of being up in their head about everything that's going on. They might see you kind of like a pure soul compared to them, and they just probably feel like it's best for them just not to give too much of themselves to you, because they might feel like they're I guess the only really word I can say is toxic. They might feel like, getting involved with you would just only bring heartache to you, if you understand that. And then this third party card, I kind of touched on that earlier. Unbeknownst to you, Virgo, if you are dealing with a new person, with that card where they said "I'm still in love with an ex," I feel like that's the third party, something that they're not able to get rid of so easily. Because I feel like this person doesn't really date anyone, that many people. So I feel like that relationship might have been something that was long term and just very painful when it ended. And I think the person's still just kind of trying to get through it all. Whereas if you're dealing with a past person, I do feel like your past person likes to involve third parties in the connection. However, I feel like you are the ex that they're still in love with. Whether you actually dated this person or not, if you just had a sexual relationship, you're still technically the ex to this person. The cards don't have to be literal in that sense. So this "stop wasting my time" card, I feel like that's you, Virgo. And for some of you, I do feel like that's the energy, but for those who are dealing with two people, your energy between both of these people, actually, because I feel like you are open to something new with this new person, but you feel like there is a little bit of gameplay and you're just kind of tired of all that. Whereas, if your past person, you know how they operate, and you feel like no matter how much effort you try to put in, no matter how much time goes by, there's always just a disconnect in that relationship. So I feel like some of you are getting fed up with both connections. Those of you who are only just dealing with one person, I do think that you are fed up with their games and just not reciprocating what they need to reciprocate in the connection and give you some type of stability. Your person, I get, seems to be financially dependent. For those of you dealing with, I know I keep bringing up past and everything, but those of you dealing with past person, I do think they are financially dependent. That's why they went towards someone else, quite possibly. Those of you just dealing with one person, the reason why they're not able to come towards you might be because they are financially dependent on someone else and they just don't know how to break things off with that individual. So things are just kind of complicated on their end. Okay, so the Little Bird card by Ed Sheeran. When I wrote that, I was thinking of the lyric, "But when I kiss you, will your mouth read this truth? Darling, how I miss you. Strawberries taste how lips do. It's not complete yet. Mustn't get our feet wet, 'cause that leads to regret, diving in too soon." So, I feel like that is your person's energy towards you. They know that they love you. However, they are still dealing with, their childhood trauma. They're still trying to kind of have a sense of self-worth and self-love and figure out how they can express, love and other things to others. I just feel like this person was really wounded in their childhood, and that stunted their ability to do certain things. It stunted their ability to be vulnerable, possibly to actually really connect with someone in ways that they'd like to. So I feel like that's just something that they truly are struggling with right now. But anyway, to the sexual portion, when you come through Virgo, your person wants to have hot and steamy sex. They want to try edging if you have not done that before. They definitely want to try that. They want to have doggy style sex, bareback sex, because this person, I feel the energy that if they could, they would try to get you pregnant so they can lock it down with you, Virgo. They want to have you wearing vibrating panties, and they do want to try having public sex with you. So that is something that might interest you. I feel like this person just doesn't really care who sees, who knows, and and then they do want to be able to taste you again because they think you're delicious. But for those of you dealing with a new person, I feel like your new person is very adventurous. They do want to try public sex because they just want the thrill. I think your new person is a little bit of a thrill seeker, and you might be a little bit more reserved, Virgo, so you're kind of intrigued by it, but you might be a little scared by it as well, just because they are a bit different than you are, which we can see with this fire energy. I think you guys are dealing possibly with a Leo, so that would be something just to kind of spice things up in the relationship. Okay, Virgo, that is all I have for you. If you like this video, please like, share, and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye, Virgos.